Okay, time for a hive check today. Got my smoker out, getting my stuff ready here. We're gonna go check on the girls. They are already a little active. It's about 7:15 in the morning and they are already flying. So we are going to crack it open, see if we can find the queen. This will be the second check since I introduced the bees to this box. I did go in once to release the queen about a week after we placed the girls in this box, and now this will be the first check to just see if they're building out comb. All right, just got the smoker going, getting all gloved up here so we can go in the hive and do a little quick check. Got a lot of activity going in here. Looks like my girls are using the top entrance more than they are using the front. So I don't know if we're going to change that or if we're going to just let them be. All right, let's put a little smoke on them and calm them down a little bit here. Still nothing on these outer frames. All right, we got pretty much nothing on that one. All right, third frame from the outside. We've got, looks like all nectar going in here. Queen should not be on this frame. Hopefully she's laying in here. Did not want to drop that. Alright. Some heavy comb being built there. They're starting to finally build out the rest of this frame. Again, all I see is honey. We've got a lot of brood going right here, so the queen might be on this frame here. I don't see any, I do see some open larvae. So yeah, so there's a possibility she could be on this frame. I don't see any eggs. But I do see some really young larvae. So my guess is she's going to be on the next frame. Alright, let's put this back in gently. At least we know that the queen is in there and the queen is laying. Another entire frame of brood, so this is really, really good. This is going to be a strong hive. They got to start making room for some honey though. So all of this that you see here, it's kind of a yellowish color. This is capped brood, so that means that any day now the bees are going to start being born from here. So we're going to have like an explosion of life coming in soon here. The whiter stuff that's capped up here at the top, that's actually honey, so that's good. So they've got a little bit of food. See if I can find my queen. She's not marked, so it's going to be a little difficult at first. Another frame of capped brood, plus I've got open larvae, so this is the younger stuff that they haven't capped yet, so they're still feeding the larvae here. Looking for my queen. That's the whole point of this check, is to find the queen. They're not building these frames out nearly as fast as I sure would like to see them do. When you blow on it, it kind of breaks up these little clusters of bees like this. You can touch them really lightly too, and they'll also move. Just have to be really careful not to crush anybody. I'm not seeing my queen in here. I see all stages of brood though. This stuff here is capped, so this is the oldest lay. And then inside some of these cells, I don't know if we're going to be able to see this on camera or not. I'll see if I can get the camera close enough. So I don't know if you can see inside some of those cells or not, but if we can, I will pause the camera. But you can see larvae in there. So she's laying. Haven't seen our girl yet. Well, I've seen lots of girls, but not our main girl. Let's see, hopefully she's on this frame. No, this is going to be all, oh no, there's open larvae in this frame too. So she could even be here. Oh, I see a lot of eggs as well. So yeah, so this is probably the freshest frame that she's been laying on. She might be in here somewhere. Might be easier to show you on this frame. So this is all honey down here at the bottom. Then this is brood that you can, if you look inside those cells, the white cells, the frame is black, so the bottom shows up really good. So you can see really young larvae in there. But then if you look deep in these cells here, over in this area, let's see how close I can get it to the camera. You can see like a little tiny, it's about the size, it's not even the size of a grain of rice. It's like half the size of a grain of rice. Maybe a third the size of a grain of rice. Little tiny little white thing that's stuck to the bottom of that black cell, and that's the eggs. Let's see if we can find our girl. I'm just hunting for a queen. Just hunting for a queen. This queen was very, very difficult for us to find. She, well, at the time, you know, she was thin, kind of had lost weight in order to swarm. So she was not a whole lot bigger than these girls, and she blended in really well with them. Right now I am just not seeing a queen anywhere in here. I was kind of hoping to see the queen so I could point her out on camera. My guess is that she is on this frame. not liking the way they're building out this comb though. They're building out this comb and they're basically it's away from the frame so that they can crawl up underneath it and hide underneath it, and that's probably where she is. Lots of eggs in here. Lots of eggs. I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time in here though. I don't want to get them too riled up to where they want to swarm and leave again. So one last look for her. My bet is that she's underneath here. I don't know if you can see, but they've built this as kind of like standing off from the frame foundation, and they can actually crawl up under there. And unless you know exactly where your queen is, you don't want to try fixing this, because the only way to fix it is to get your hive tool and kind of like break this away. And I don't want to take a chance of crushing the queen under there. If I knew for sure where she was, I would fix this frame right now, but we're gonna have to leave this. Anyway, I've got 3 frames of either eggs or capped brood, so that's a good sign. I got a little bit of honey going in on this frame here, so she's not going to be on this frame. Queen doesn't spend any time on the frames where the honey is stored. Alright, so no success in finding our queen girl. So we're going to go ahead and close this back up. Put the empty frame back in. Come on, girl. Get out of there. Alright. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just leave this the way it was. The smoker's working really good. They're going to continue using the rear entrance here. All right, well, that's the check. This is just a little additional coverage, a little additional sun protection here. All right, that's all we're going to do today.